I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, you know, the disrespect that comes with it, that you could have talked to me before you did it.
So, I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
Do you know what OnlyFans is?
Yes. It's a site only for fans. You have to be a fan to see what the content is.
All right, have you ever looked at OnlyFans, I guess?
Ew. No.
Maybe you will lie. You lie.
I haven't looked at it, but I have some people who might have some sites.
Do you have an OnlyFans site?
No, I do not.
But you have people that you have friends. But anyway,
I have
friends,
acquaintances.
Anyway, but I don't know. I guess when you're in a relationship, so this guy just found out that his wife has an OnlyFans site.
If we're talking about the same story that I might have heard 10 seconds of, did she used to strip?
I don't know. I guess
think she used to be
Just a what?
I'm trying to think. Give me a second. Maybe work in a strip club. So, I mean...
you can work in a strip club doing a whole bunch of stuff, though. You can take the money at the front door.
It's not like it's a complete shocker that she has an OnlyFans page. I mean,
listen, you can work in a strip club and do a lot of things in a strip club. But anyway, how do you just found out that your wife had an OnlyFans? I feel like there would be signs leading up to you knowing beforehand that there was something going on, or you would have some type of spidey sense. I don't know.
You just asked me if I had one.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't be online like that.
You wouldn't know.
But I don't be online like that. And if you had one, then...
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell my choice, my body, my choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me.
I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book.
So, her body, her choice. That is an interesting statement. Is that a true statement?
For some things.
Anyway, we'll cut that out. I guess one of the things it boils down to is that, when you get married and things like that, they say that you would need to have consent. It's that your body is my body and my body is your body and things like that. I don't know if that's totally completely true.
Wait, what? When you get married?
Yeah.
Your body's my body?
Yeah.
My body's your body?
Yeah. It was an old Keith Sweat song.
A song? Okay, a song.
But
your body is... No, it's... Your body is my party.
That sounds like a stripper song. Should you be talking to your significant other if you are doing or going to go into some type of work that is going to be showing a considerable amount of your body, or even let's just say that you're going into work where you're going to be, interacting with a lot of different, guys on a daily basis, I guess, or vice versa, same thing. Like if you're interacting with a bunch of women on the daily basis too, like should you be consulting your significant other before you go into operations like that?
You knew who the I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything
I
like
knew
this
that
again.
beforehand,
But
but
unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case
After
right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously
to do something.
It hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off.
It may be true. She may have had a past before he met her.
Probably at the strip club. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like 10-second clip I listened to.
Yeah, but anyway, it sounded like it's more than 10 seconds. You said you heard it on the radio. You said you heard what did you hear on the DL Hughley show?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. She looks like she's in her mid to late 40s right now.
So maybe you're right. Maybe she was a cashier or
she was checking people out.
taker.
She was slide your credit card here.
Yeah.
If somebody's had a past like that before, I think people say that it's hard for people to get away from their past. Like if you're a cheater once, you're always going to be a cheater. That's what women say. If you're a 3 or 4 once, you're always going to be a 3 or 4. That's what men say.
I don't know that you're always going to be, but I think that it makes it easier for you. Not trying to defend her, but if she's saying from what I heard, it sounds like maybe they were not doing well financially and she was trying to come up with some ideas and she wasn't getting any help. So she had to just kind of do something on her own. And I'm not defending her. I'm not saying what she did is right because I don't agree, but that might be all she knows.
Yeah, let's look at her Bryson schedule and see if she's making money off of this.
And so then I went and did some investigating on her actual Twitter page, where she's out here posting things like this. She talking about FaceTime, okay? So for 1 to 30 minutes of FaceTime, she wants $100. 60 minutes, she wants that $200. And then she's offering to send you dirty messages all day for $50. Like, why am I gonna pay $200 to talk to you for an hour when we can just get right to it, get right to the virtual deed? And this one might be the craziest to me, okay? She's offering unlimited access to these dirty messages for a whole year for $2,000.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the math on this. Let's just say $50 a day times 360 days. That's $18,000. But I will give you a special rate for the whole year for $2,000. That doesn't even make sense to me. $50 a day, or I don't know. Does that?
Because she wants to sell the higher amount, so
The $2,000
Yeah.
amount. Here's what I'm gonna say.
But
I'm
not
be
even
honest.
worth
I'm be honest with you. If somebody's paying $50 for her to send them text messages all day, where the hell is he at? Like, how is he not wondering? Like, why are you on your phone all day? Like, I mean, really. Like, if these. I'm be honest with you. I don't think there's any way for him not to know this. FaceTime for 60 minutes. Like, where is she FaceTiming for 60 minutes that he's not around? Was she only getting one call a day? I mean, she's running a business.
well, that's the thing too. If it's FaceTime for 60 minutes, I mean, there's only so many 60 minutes in a day.
Yeah.
How many of those can you really sell?
Yeah. This
You up in your room the whole time.
this business model is atrocious.
How long ago, obviously, we saw in the video that Joe's saying he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on my Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your wife.
I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking. I was thinking, like, how could he not know? I mean, maybe he doesn't know, maybe he didn't know that she had because he's not on social media, but how, like you said, if you're doing this for 60 minutes or you're on your phone texting all day long, like, there is a disconnect somewhere. If you were paying attention to your wife and spending time with her, how would she have time for all of this?
I don't know. It's one of those things like I don't know if this is fake for publicity, because to be honest with you, it's kind of starting to feel like that because they're all over the news now. So I don't know. He may be doing this to help her promote her OnlyFans business.
He has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, she wants to really put a bigger, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew up from that.
So this friend that he was entertaining, are they like in this relationship where they have an open relationship? This almost seems like the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett thing now. Like, did they have an open relationship and then they have somebody in there that's like, I want a little bit more time? Maybe that's why he didn't know what was going on. Maybe because this other friend that he's been entertaining was entertaining more of his time.
He could be spending time and money on this other relationship, and maybe she was like, okay, well.
Maybe there was a friend that was entertaining them both, and then I don't know.
I mean, what can you do at some point you're gonna have to spend some money. Take her out, do something with her. I mean,
what are you talking about? Who?
The friend or whoever you're entertaining. I mean, you're gonna have to do
Not
something.
all the time, but okay.
Really? Oh.
And I'm sorry, you knew I was an adult video star when you met me. So if I would do anything for my own survival then, what makes you think that would change now?
Listen, she did porn. She wasn't she wasn't just a dancer.
I mean, adult video star can mean a lot of different things.
Okay, but okay, so that makes sense. I mean, that should not be such a shocker to him. It shouldn't be. If she was an adult video star, I mean, most people probably already saw what she's doing now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't seen what she's done, so I don't know how much of a star she is. She might just be giving out the PG-13 version of what she used to do, so at least she may have scaled it down a couple notches.
We've been together for almost 13 years, though. We've been together since 2012, like after his retirement, and it really wasn't a retirement that he wanted. It was a forced retirement because he just got locked out after the lockout in the 2011 lockout. You guys remember? Right. He just never got a new job. Nobody wanted him anymore.
I don't know, that kind of hurts.
Yeah, she's not talking very loving about him. I mean, why would he want to spend time with her? She's hasn't said anything nice about him yet.
She sounds like that she didn't want to be with him to begin with. Well, I don't know. It really does kind of sound like that she was getting with him to boost whatever she had going on since she moved over here, and then since his stuff wasn't going on anymore, is that she's kind of just stayed around and she hadn't found a new train to hitch her ride on. I mean, it really just sounds like that.
So, there was a depression, and I've been going, dealing with all of this stuff. And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry for what I'm doing. I'm just sorry that he can't understand that that wasn't a selfish decision. It was a decision that I made. I made an executive decision when my man wasn't taking the lead. I really love Joe. I love him.
She doesn't sound like it.
I don't know. Listen, the thing is that you can always, try to talk about somebody's relationship outside looking in. And so I don't know. I mean, I think he's put her out, or I don't know. I don't know if he's put her out. Anyway, I think he's left. So I don't know. Listen, I don't know who's paying the bills in this relationship, to be honest with you. And so he ain't there anymore from what I've heard right now. And the thing is that, listen, I don't even know if this is like really real. This could be, like I said, a publicity stunt, because they do have a lot of attention right now. I don't see how your significant other can have an OnlyFans for a whole year and a half and you not know anything about it.
I think too, she's not just an average person. She's married to an ex-NBA star. So you don't think that somebody says something to him?
I don't know. I'm finding it hard to believe the whole thing is like, I just didn't know. And so it could be the case. I wonder what her OnlyFans was.
I was going to say, I think it depends what you're doing too. There are some that do like just stupid fetish stuff.
I don't even know what that word means, but okay.
Like, I don't know, like people have certain fetishes. Like they want to see you, sit on balloons, pop balloons. Like,
okay, what the hell have you been watching?
I haven't been watching. I've just been knowing. Not all of them are.
Go ahead, speak on.
Are complete like kind of like porn sites. Some of them, like, they are fully clothed. They're just doing stuff that, like, just people have fetishes with feet and different things. And
no, I'm learning stuff here now. Keep talking. I'm trying to figure out where you've been on the internet. Go ahead.
No worries. It's all been incognito.
I don't know. It doesn't sound like she had much love for him, or does have much love for him anymore. I could be wrong though.
She says she does, but it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, because I would say from the first initial video that we watched is that you're having a back and forth. I don't know if it was an argument, but
why are you recording? Yeah, why are you recording your argument?
Yeah, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's kind of hard for me to believe whether this is real or if this is staged. I don't know if this is Will and Jada's friends. You know what I'm saying? They were like, why don't you get in on some of this interchangement that we got going on? But at the end of the day, hey, husband and wife, I think you kind of got to know what each other's doing. You got to show each other attention. But, if your other significant others out here, can't say what I was going to say. No, I was slanging. But anyway, if your significant others out here, making money on the side and you're not okay with how they're making money on the side, then I think it's going to cause a serious problem at some point in time. I don't know. Anyway, we haven't made a video in a while. It's kind of just an off the beat video. Something that's in the news right now. So maybe we'll make another video maybe tomorrow.